Yes. I was reading this magazine, and this isn't one of my favorite kinds of magazines. Yes. MakeLifeEasier.com. Doesn't that look like an easy web address to find? Yes. I'm one of these that would spend $39.99. I had a calculator like that when I was a financial consultant, and it had printer paper on it, which kept it on my desk. It was like music to my ears because I made sure the client, yes, would see the calculation of approximate returns. Obviously, there's no guarantee, but when they would hear that, and then I'd rip it off and I'd say, well, this is what you probably will get. I mean, when you think about 7% annual return starting out with $100,000 in 40 years from now, every 10 years it goes 100 to 200. Yes, 200 to 400. Yes, 400 to 800. You're going to be a millionaire. A millionaire. All you have to do is invest $100,000 today. Wait 40 years and don't touch it. Okay. And you'll be a millionaire in 40 years. I really love the rule of 72, and it's not because of the numbers, it's called compounding of interest. But this is something that I thought I should be purchasing. It's called Take the Guesswork Out of Parking. It's a clever device that makes it easy to park in the same place every time. Avoid getting too close to the front, side, or back walls of the garage. Now, a lot of people, they think like I do. There's no reason to guess about where you should park. But I got to thinking about this whole idea of parking. Yes, let's say you're an oath. You're a badge. You're an attorney. Pooch. You're an interpreter in the courts. Ooch. You're an guardian ad litem. You receive your compensation from the court's orders, as well as some of the public money that's available to those that are disabled. Why don't you get me all the parking garages and the parking spaces of all of those that I'm going to sue in this nation for not following one very simple rule, okay? If the petitioner doesn't appear in the court, you deny and stricken it. If the respondent does appear, but the petitioner doesn't, you deny it. If the respondent does not appear, then you can give the petitioner the relief requested as warranted. But if either party, I mean both parties, do not appear, it's stricken from the court and you don't issue a court order. Now, for those of you that just got confused about that, let's say you park your car at the same place. Cost you quite a bit of money, maybe $500 to $1,000 a month. I'm big on investing in parking lots. I think that we're going to need more of them as the party expands. Yes, let's say we double the world's population in the next 50 years and 1.38% a year. I redesigned the parking garage so that it goes up instead of out. Yes, he did. I really did a study of parking garages. Now, I have some technology that involves the use of recycled garbage. Yes, you can make building materials out of it. Yeah, you can make parking garages out of it. Average car weighs how much? How many parking garages next to supermarkets? Yes, big box stores, schools. Shouldn't be 3 or 4 stories high, so the rest of that land could be used for something else. Now, when I get involved in the parking garage business, because I will, yes, I'm going to want to know where you've been paying for your parking every day that you went to work for the last 40 years. Because I'm going to sue you for the actual ownership of any parking space that you own. Now, why don't you get me the GPS location of all those judges in the United States that thought, oh, we have no liability for Superior Court rules, Supreme Court justices. Do you have a reserved parking spot close to the actual bench that you sit on, or do you have to walk clear across? Oh my goodness, just think about the amount of land that I'm going to save for myself to build new structures. See, let's say a parking lot parks approximately 25,000 vehicles. But I decided to make it 4 stories high using some recycled garbage, some technology that I have. I have all the rest of that land to build something new on. Pooh! Now, for the ownership of it makes life easier. Now, you've been paying how much for your parking? Oh my gosh, there's a woman that has a shirt on.